Are you shy?
That one I haven't seen, oh my god.
Is that the secret row that we're supposed to sit in if we don't want to be on camera?
Back here in this corner, yeah.
I knew there was a reason I said it.
Don't turn it on till I'm done with my cookie, okay?
And it's gonna be cold in here now. Usually it's so hot you can't breathe. Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Oh, this must be yours. It looks like Abby's shoe on it.
I don't know what
Yes.
in
Hi, Hope.
Jim?
Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Hi, good. And you?
Good.
Good.
Not liking this cold, though.
No, this is not good.
Look, why are you hungry? You're sitting right by the cookies.
Well, Rose a little slick over at
I'm
lunch.
sorry, what?
I wasn't, yeah,
Sleep your brain.
yeah, it was pretty,
We spent all day
windy last night, too.
Was that
blowing
right?
snow was pretty.
Congratulations.
Pretty bad.
Now you gotta find a way to get
They
rid
got
of
10
it.
inches on the
Too
mountain.
much information.
Hey!
They're doing good.
10 inches of powder.
That'll make them happy.
Ah, you wouldn't know if we get a new refrigerator. Mine died on me completely.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for cold weather.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll
They were pretty busy.
Hopefully it'll freeze my eggs.
I don't think so. Maybe on, opening weekend, but not since.
A tea. I heard there was gonna be cookies, so I had to come.
There's rules involved.
There's rules about the cookies.
You can't point a camera at me while I'm eating this cookie.
Okay. I will not point
Can I
the
borrow
camera
your minute?
at you. You're eating the cookie. There should be a picture before the decimation. Before everything's before the destruction. Before the destruction. There's a guy stealing. Excuse me. Of course. Sorry. Hello.
Is that in the office?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Oh, you can sign in too.
Excuse me.
I would be on camera.
I'm gonna trip you when you
Cookies.
go.
Cookies messed me up.
Gotta have cookies.
Oh, I forgot to sign in.
This is a good plan.
They are.
I don't know where she is. I haven't heard back from her.
Walked right by
I
it.
wondered why you were so.
I called her.
Now I know. It just don't look like cookies are in your way.
Yeah.
Wonder if she's on her way.
I don't
Got
know.
to sign
How
in.
did that come a deal later?
No, I did too, I went right past it. And then my effort to, it didn't look like a place where you stand, it looked like cookies.
Call Shirley.
Gotta come my phone. I'm so observant. I didn't know where it's at. You know it's gonna start.
It's cold out.
It is cold out.
It got cold.
Yes.
Yes, Montana.
What's that?
I said it is.
Trying to stay out of the way.
Pardon. Did you get a cookie?
She's French. Yeah, later.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will get one.
So we hooked into the boxes.
It's right on your
No. No. We never see any of that.
Ran that way with
A long day. That's a long day. It started out like Arctic day, and then it turned to okay day. So yesterday was something, 6 o'clock.
It feels like it should be about 9.
I know.
It's already.
I'm like, what time is it?
Yeah.
It's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, T didn't.
We're usually there about 6:30. Like, oh, 6:30. Kidding. It's
bed.
No, yeah, they know how to tell time. They do, it's not teach them how to tell time.
Right,
Dark, it's time like that.
I think
I
I'm
did
one
this
of
'cause I was.
Roasted out. Leaks coming out everywhere.
Oh, I'm.
Got it all lined off.
Well, you know, you're gonna.
Flow point messed up.
Eventually,
Was it
and
built
we'll-
her and she wanted
No, we do.
sending the signal down. We got it where it's pumping it down. They're hot shot this extra wire. Oh, they got it figured out, so.
Please don't say that.
It wouldn't have been a picture moment.
No.
Yeah, that's great, but I had to go.
Hunting beard going on?
What did you do with your phone?
Ice fishing more than.
Sit it down in the office. I
Yeah.
You bring it
One
in?
winter thing.
I had a folder with me, but.
Yeah, I know, because we stopped and picked it up. You left it somewhere.
Good. So warm, so I put the fridge lights up, I lost shave it, now I'm about to do.
At least till the beard that comes in, right? My husband. Shut him down.
I've seen a few of those in the mall. 3 hairs sticking out one side, 4 on the other. Can't grow much hair on their faces. That's when you just say, I don't want to be right?
Another day. Yeah, bring
Excusez-moi.
What's that?
I said, excusez-moi. No.
You're French tonight.
Take a look at that wine.
I didn't teach you to live
Well, I'm usually Greek, so.
I should have gone through it long before you.
You're really not ready for
Oh,
this.
yeah,
again,
she
so
always does.
Ignore the ones at the beginning. I was told to. Yeah.
Jerry Hall, did you get a cookie and a cup of coffee?
Sure I did.
Great. Have another one.
Here, let me pass the cookies around.
No, that's good, that's good.
Just like grandma, sugar you up and send you home.
That's right.
Brenda,
Yes, sir.
I grabbed an Eversharp instead of a pen.
Huh?
Do you have a pen there?
I do. Yes. I'll get you a good one.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, I never finished.
Probably shouldn't sign stuff in pens.
No.
I wouldn't think it'd be a good idea.
There's not much relation.
Those old pencils keep showing up. I don't even remember ever buying one. We have 100 of them.
You're right, you'll find out.
Patty must have given us a
When I
bunch.
make mistakes, I can erase them and start over.
Yeah.
I bet you engineers start things out.
I didn't follow it.
Yeah. And
Do
then
everything in pen.
you sign bills?
They don't really make them. No, that's not, that's it.
Oh. All of them.
You'll love that. It writes really nice.
Yeah, I think I really will.
They're pretty.
Well, we're about to get started. I know there might be a few stragglers, but Hope, you want to say something before we get started?
Yes. We all know that the mayor's last day will be the end of the month, and so we want to officially recognize his service on behalf of many of the people supporting him. And the plaque that has been will be presented reads the following: thousands of days, hundreds of problems, unlimited projects, endless meetings, everlasting friendships, unforgettable memories. Finally retired, the best has yet to come.
That's good. Thank you.
On behalf of the employees and friends here in the community, present a plaque to you and congratulate you on your years of service.
I appreciate that very much, thank you. So it's very sweet, thank you.
That was nice.
Thanks, everyone, appreciate that. We got about a minute left to go and we'll get kicked off. I guess there's, looks like cookies and coffee back there, so grab some. If you want, yeah, afterwards. How were the roads coming over from
Kind of going from Roberts south. I took 212, I did cross the hill.
Yeah, yeah.
That road stretch is always kind of bad.
Well, it cleared up after that.
Yeah, that's good. Tomorrow I better
Hopefully get some sun on. Then it'll be a melt, and it'll be, if it's still wet, you gotta watch out about 4 o'clock, start worrying about ice on it. Well, it looks like it's 7 o'clock, so we'll get this show on the road. Stand for the pledge, please. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank everybody for coming. First one would be the, after the pledge anyway, is the review and adopt the agenda. Are there any comments? Adjustments? I'll make a motion, we accept the agenda as written.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept the agenda as written. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Okay, next item is public comment for those items not on the agenda. Do you have any public comment? Oh, yeah.
Just something that I observed on my way up here. Is there a reason our Christmas lights aren't on in the evening? I noticed that last night and I noticed that this evening.
I'm not sure, I know they're going through the window, aren't they, and plugging into the office?
I mean, they were on Saturday evening, so I was just wondering why they haven't been on for the last 2 nights.
Streetlights overhead on the streets or the regular Christmas?
Just to light the trees.
In the park and stuff here, yeah. That-
I don't know.
I don't touch anything. You plugged it
Okay,
in.
well, I'm just making that comment. I
Yeah,
just
it's
thought-
plugged in inside my town hall, and then I don't know what happens
Well, it used to
outside.
be on a timer, maybe it's set to come on a little later, I'm not sure. If we find out though, they might as well be on, it's dark out there, so,
Be nice.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, you bet. Anything else? Yep, Randy?
I've got a response letter from Post that you responded to
Okay.
about a complaint that was made. And we have a $400 server
$400 server, I'm not sure what that means.
for the email and computers and
Oh,
government.
not really, the $400 is for the domain name, just for the name fromberg-mg.gov. That's a fee, yearly fee to have that domain.
Well, I was just reading quite a bit of this stuff, but
It's
it,
$15.95 a month to provide email service. So,
so why wouldn't it be secure?
Uh,
Most government agencies are.
well, it's, I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, your letter. I concurred with Officer Dawson that the police department should not conduct investigations via email, contrary to so-and-so statements. They are not secure. No one knows who could have access. And I've got 2 or 3 here. This is oh. Trying to find where it says it. This is from Deborah Smith, Workers' Comp. Randy said he did call the Department of Railroad, they didn't care, however I will call them myself. I appreciate your help on this. And these emails go on and on about the investigation into my bar, basically into me also. And they are emails. Amy, who is criminal intelligence analyst. Deborah Smith is the uninsured employment compensation lady. And these are confidential, and these are being emailed, and Ralph is answering, and they are conducting business via email, contrary to your statements in your letter to the Post. So I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
Deborah Smith, investigator. Here you go, Deb, from Ralph. You know, cheers. They're just having a jolly good old time on the emails, so
Okay.
I thought I'd point that out.
Well, thanks for your comment. Anybody else? Okay, being done, we'll move on to the minutes of last meeting. Questions, changes, or corrections on the minutes?
I make a motion to accept the minutes as presented of the November 6th meeting.
I'll second that. Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept the minutes. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carries. Pass that to Brenda, please. Thank you. Thank you. Questions or comments on the bills?
Make a motion to accept the bills as presented.
Do we have a second?
I haven't reviewed them, so I'll let somebody else do that.
Okay. We can wait a bit. Are we reviewing now, or
No,
are you saying
I'll
you didn't
review
get a
them
chance
later.
to, yeah?
Yeah, I'll look through them later.
So, I'm assuming we won't have a second, so we will have to postpone the approval of the bills until our next meeting, I think, if we're gonna be able to get approved, or you wanna just wait till the later and
Wait
have her?
later in the meeting, if
Okay.
she wants to review. If not, then you can postpone.
Okay. So we'll postpone it then, I guess, until the end of the meeting, or, let's see how that goes from there, okay. Number 6 will come down here. Okay, employee reports. Brenda.
Okay. Monthly clerk report, Brenda Council, December 4, 2017. You're receiving the usage billing summary, the billing journal summary, accounts receivable summary, collections history, tax voucher detail, revenue voucher detail, combined check register, copy of the Bank of Bridger Bank statements, plural, statement of expenditure budget versus actual, and statement of revenue budget versus actual as reports.
Any questions for Brenda?
I make a motion we accept Brenda's report as written.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept Brenda's report. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Thank you, Brenda. Mike. Public Works.
Okay, most everything's kind of the same. There hasn't been a whole new, other than the new wells about online. That's kind of been a fiasco, but the bulk system is pretty much online. We just got some software issues that we'll have taken care of here, hopefully in the next couple of days when we get the new cords and stuff. We built a snow box, push box with a skidder out of the metal we had and stuff like that, so that we can, when we're grading, push the piles up a little easier than what we're doing with the thing. The street lights are on. I know there's a bunch of burned out bulbs in them. I just gotta get on these nice days that I can get back with the county's boom truck again, and we got a bunch of extra bulbs that will get replaced in, so.
You mean our Christmas lights?
Could you put a timer on the Christmas tree lights, please? Thank you.
We can.
Anything else?
Make a motion to accept Mike's report as presented.
We have a motion to accept Mike's report.
I'll second it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed say nay. Thanks, Mike. Ralph, you're up.
They had a call out over on the east side, possible overdose of drugs was unfounded. Before the Adult Protective Services, same area. There's a report of banking theft. I refer him to the bank's jurisdiction as there's nothing we can do with it here. There was a complaint of trespass near a garage over on the west side at 0:30 in the morning. When folks weren't necessarily should be out. There's a report of 2 thefts from motor vehicles over on the east side. There was also a third one northwest of town in the county that may be associated. Working with Carbon County on that. Yeah, kids picking on kids, hand that off to school. Racial slurs, unfounded, east side. Assistant Carbon County Sheriff's Office over on East River and First, erratic operation of a motor vehicle. Now, that's where the stop was made. It was erratic operation down Highway 3. The 4th, DUI open container, motor vehicle, East River and Park Drive. 22nd, had a family disagreement over on the east side. Citizen requests deer crossing signage, west end of North Street. I don't think that's something that's appropriate for the town streets, but it is what it is. Complaint about debris piles on neighbor's property over here on the west side. Well, folks got a right to pile up the debris and pending burning it, I reckon. Report of a suspicious person vicinity of the Tomahawk. Call out, found a .22 caliber projectile in the basement of a residence over here on the west side. Suspect it was a stray around from a hunter to the north, or to the southwest of here. There's a communications pole down midway on North Street. That was taken care of. Speed, at 58 and 35 southbound and 310. And a couple vehicles parked on the street where they didn't belong, they were moved. Attended CPT meeting, LEPC meeting in Red Lodge on the 1st. Attended Intimate Partner Violence Conference in Billings on the 9th, that was free. I've got a request in for practice ammo. Mileage on the 443 unit, 956. Attached is the off-site vehicle mileage report. And that is all I have.
Any questions for Ralph?
I'll just, about the deer sign. Where would they want to put a deer sign over here? North Street?
West end of North Street, up by the school.
Do we get a lot of deer crossing?
We're the same amount of deer cross there as cross over here on, over here behind where you live and where Shirley lives.
Well, they got a pathway through my yard.
Yeah, it's,
And the highway.
The highway,
Yeah.
just River
East
Street.
River Street.
I know, I thought I saw some signs in Red Lodge that said turkey crossings, or I don't know.
Those,
we need them over on the east side.
yeah, there's turkeys over there, yeah, roaming around.
They want
If we
a
put
deer crossing sign where it's 15 miles an hour
put deer crossing signs up, we're gonna have them,
all over
You'd have to put them everywhere.
it's gonna cost a lot of money to put them up.
Okay. That's all I have.
Anything else?
I make a motion to accept Ralph's report as presented, plus his request for practice ammo.
I'll second that.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to accept Ralph's report and his purchase order. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Thanks, Ralph. We have correspondence. We have a letter from Hope. As you're aware, she tendered her resignation effective October 1. After being informed that no one had applied for the town attorney position, I agreed to continue to act as the town attorney until the position could be filled, or until the end of the year. I will not be continuing as Fromberg town attorney after December 31st, 2017. I understand that the advertisement for the new attorney will continue till the end of November, and that no one has yet applied. I encourage you to fill the position as soon as possible, because you need an attorney to do the following: review and approve as to forms and contracts, draft and file quitclaim and warranty deeds, annexation documentation and leases, review and draft proposed ordinances according to Montana law, appear and prosecute all misdemeanor cases for violations of state law and local ordinances, provide advice as needed on legal issues that arise concerning the town's interest. I wish you well in being a new town attorney and moving forward in the future. Respectfully, Hope. And Hope, I have a plaque here for you. Sorry about that. I should have thought. But yeah, we do appreciate you hanging on till the end of the year. And that's just something we're gonna have to figure out. For advertising, maybe we need to move up to Billings and advertise up there or
Yeah,
something.
'cause I just saw another bill that, we keep advertising Carbon County, and nobody in Carbon County wants
Yeah.
to do it, so we need to start advertising in Billings and Bozeman and see what we come up
See
with.
what we can come up with. So, yeah, we'll have to work that up and get that running. We'll get that going in the next few days. But thanks, Hope, for your service as well. Appreciate it. We have a letter from the Board of Commissioners, Carbon County Commissioners. The Town of Fromberg referenced the Historic Preservation Commission Board. Dear Town of Fromberg, this letter is informing that Annette Anderson's term on the above referenced board are set to expire 12/31/2017. If another representative has been appointed, please send a letter notifying us of that appointment, or a copy of the minutes when the appointment was made. And I have, from a pretty good source, I think Annette's not interested in running again for the Historic Preservation Board. So that's something you can post. We can probably post for someone interested in serving on the Historic Preservation Board to let the town hall know. And maybe January they'll have some names you can make an appointment for that. But thank you, Annette, for your service too on the board. Another letter from the commissioners, Carbon County Commissioners, Town of Fromberg, the Planning Board. Dear Town of Fromberg, this letter is informing that Julie Jones' term on the above referenced board is set to expire 12/31/2017. If another representative has been appointed, please send a letter notifying us of the appointment or a copy of the council minutes when the appointment was made. And Julie's not here, so Brenda, would you contact Julie Jones and see if she's interested in continuing, and if not, we'll also post a notice looking for interested people to serve on the planning board. Any questions on any of that stuff? If not, we'll move on to zoning. We have the Loftus, as you might remember, at 331 East River. We're set to build a couple of houses. And Annette has received a copy of their plans, and Shirley, you probably did, because
Yes, I did.
they're the two zoning people. Who wants to speak up for that? What you guys recommend, or?
I went and looked at it and I didn't see any problem with it, so, as far as I can see on their plat, I didn't see any problem with it.
So the difference is, instead of a stick home, they're bringing in a manufactured home, and as long as they follow put them on a permanent foundation and all that.
And they're
it's
doing a
allowed.
foundation now.
Yeah, it's allowed by our zoning, so there's not really any.
They didn't change their setbacks, they didn't change where they were going to be, they're out of the floodplain, all of the same criteria, it's just they decided on a pre-made.
So the recommendation I gather then is unanimous from the zoning committee that they would recommend passing the zoning application. So we would need a motion one way or the other on that.
Well, I'll make a motion that we accept the zoning application for the two houses on that property at 231 East River Street.
All right, you have a second?
I'll second
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the zoning application for 331 East River. All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say nay. I'll go down here and approve the town council.
It's essentially just an amended proposal, so.
And that to Brenda. Brenda, you will notify the
Yes, I will.
Lisa. She was planning on being here, but she couldn't make it. I wanted to know if she had to be here, and I said no. Then we have, I don't know who this person could possibly be. Julia from Republic Services.
Real quickly, while we're on the zoning,
Yeah.
can I go ahead and submit my resignation from the zoning board?
I guess if you want to, but let the record show you're resigning from zoning.
Yeah.
Okay? So we'll need to post some signs and getting interested people in serving on the zoning committee too as well. So Shirley's all by herself now, so. Okay, now sorry, I didn't see it. Go ahead.
No problem. Julia Jones with Republic Services, just wanted to stop by. We did our fall cleanup back in October, and then I was on vacation when you guys had your first meeting, and I was having more fun in Missoula than coming here. So I wanted to follow up, let you guys know we picked up just short of 17 tons of trash during that cleanup. So it's turning out really well. I think the drivers are reporting that the town's staying pretty clean. People are staying on top of things, whatever Brenda's doing to get people out. I believe she had the biggest cleanup this fall, and that beat Red Lodge. So, good job, Brenda. Keep it up. And then you have to plan your spring one. But, Brenda's rules, we let her pick the date, and then everybody else picks after that.